Alright guys, we're back with Stanley and his shenanigans.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
We
Perhaps
know.
he had simply missed a memo.
We are aware. Now I'm going to follow every order he gives me. Every single
When Stanley
order.
came to a set of two open doors,
Left, yes.
he entered the door on his left.
Meeting
Yet
room.
there was not a single person here either.
We know.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
We know.
So he turned around and got back on track.
Upstairs?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. Ah, right here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Is this like
What he
wine?
could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. What a dump. I don't like elevators. Oh.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I do.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yeah,
Why
I
did
do.
he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Really? Huh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Really? That's peculiar. Push the button. Oh.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Wow.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
I don't
Stanley
know.
thought to himself.
Ugh.
Did he have the strength to
Cigarette
find out?
butts. Ooh, what's this? Is there a power button? Is this a power button?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
What is that
Each
one?
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
That one
And
has an
Stanley,
error.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ooh, this one. Wait. Yeah, this one. Where's this one?
This mind
Fired.
control
Oh, no.
facility, it was too horrible to
Oh,
believe it
no.
couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
Where
it.
are we going?
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable.
Yep.
Wasn't it?
Yep.
Was it even possible?
Nope.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I don't know, maybe.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
Really?
another human life.
Okay.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I do that? I want to press that. Press that. Where's 3? Where is 3? There's 3 here. 3. There's 5. Where's 4? Oh, there's a door right here.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What if I jump? I don't want to jump. What's happening? I don't like this.
Blackness.
Yeah.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
It's dark.
Was it over?
I don't think so. Is it ever over?
Yes. He had won. He
I
had
won?
defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Something's bad gonna happen.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah, like where did they go? Let's be honest. Where did they go?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Yeah.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
I got an achievement.
What to do.
You can't jump.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Are we in England?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
This is cool.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Ooh.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yes. I beat the game. I did it. I beat the game. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I just thought something bad was gonna happen. That's interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen now.